Joe, you guys get the equalizer from Morgan early in the second. What kind of unraveled after that?
Yeah, we make it 2-2. I thought that, we're playing a fairly good game, not giving them that much. We weren't generating that much. We had a couple of chances that we capitalized on as well. And then, there's just a couple of mistakes that are costly and, end up in the back of our net.
Do you feel like Sway is kind of fighting the puck a little bit right now?
I don't know. I just think from like top to bottom, after that third goal, we just weren't good enough. All across the board, top to bottom. So, we need to. I mean, I understand we're, in a situation where we have young guys coming in and an opportunity for them to see what they can do, and we have some other players that are fairly new now. Well, they've been here a couple of weeks now, but it's still not an excuse, right? Like, we have to show more determination when we're in a game like that. That's a real good hockey team. You have to make sure that you don't stop playing in any situation, and it's a good lesson for a lot of us. Like, you can't stop playing at all because teams like that will make you pay.
Joe, are you okay with Jeremy challenging Kemper there?
Like I said, I just feel like tonight's game was more about, there was some intensity involved in the game and in the period there, and I just feel like we needed to be better as a team there in that situation, and in the whole second period after that third goal.
Because it did feel like the energy was there and the effort and the execution for the most part.
Yeah, I think, obviously they're a good team, but, I thought it was pretty evenly matched, even through two. I know we were down a couple, but, I think, obviously it started the third, came out a little flat, and, they jumped on us. I think, it seems like a repetitive theme, so something we definitely got to focus in on and get fixed.
Casey, what was it like getting a chance to play with David tonight?
Yeah, it was fun. Obviously, maybe need to work on chemistry a little bit, but, I think he's a heck of a player and, one of my favorite players to watch when I wasn't here. So it was an honor, and, I think it'd be a good fit, obviously, with the way that he can shoot the puck, and I feel like I can pass it pretty well. So, I think obviously it was work in progress, but didn't think we were too bad.
Okay, so when the team's in a slump like this, what's kind of the key to just breaking out of it?
I guess I wish I knew. I think, I think it comes down to just coming out and playing hard, and I think obviously you get in a slump like this and, maybe gripping your stick a little more than normal, and, it comes down to just coming out and playing your game, playing with some poise and some calm, and, finding that balance of playing simple and making plays. I think that's what it comes down to, and obviously we just haven't found it right now.
Casey, Joe was saying before the game that it's clear that you've been playing man-to-man for a long time. Just how do you break those habits and trying to get adjusted to a new system in D-zone here?
Yeah, I think obviously it's pretty different. So, but at the same time, I think it's been all right. I think it fits me well the way we want to play. I like to be able to stay in the middle of the ice and see the puck and make reads. So, personally, I think once I kind of figure it out and get used to it, it's going to be a really good fit. And like I said, though, quite a bit different. So definitely some things I'm still working on.
Nikita, I felt like the effort, execution, pacing was there. Where do you feel like, and energy rather, where do you feel like this one turned for you guys?
Yeah, everything goes in. It's embarrassing, obviously. How many times we get beat by this team score 7 goals on us this year, so it's definitely unacceptable. That's not what we're looking for. It's not much to say after this one, for sure.
Is there a common theme in those goals, in those games when the game goes up, or is it just an individual basis?
Well, we're just getting pushed around way too easy. I feel like it's a hard league to win. Battles on the pucks, physical in the corners. I think we're getting stuck in our zone a little too long. Like the team's getting momentum and those zone shifts on us when they close us in the zone for a while and then they get goals. We're giving up great A's left and right, so it's obviously it's a common thing, yeah, because you're getting beat 7-2 in this league, it's a common thing.
Do you guys appreciate that Jeremy stuck up for Lucini?
Is that what it is?
look like it.
Okay. I don't know. No comment.
I mean, does it feel like you're fighting the puck a little bit at this stage?
I think I want to give this team a chance to win every night, and I haven't done that in the last 2 games. So that's something that I'm going to work on. And Bridesy, I'm not giving up. I'm keeping my chin up. I'm not getting the results right now, but I owe these guys better. I owe a hell of a lot of people a lot better, and that's exactly what I'm going to do.
What made you challenge Kemper?
He touched one of my guys, and I think that was something that I'm not going to accept. And kudos to him, he stepped up. Just it got broken up.
Did you think they were going to let you go?
Yeah, you'd hope so, but again, it didn't happen, so we just moved forward.
Could you have used it as as a way to fire yourself up too? Does that have anything to do with it?
I think it just comes down to sticking up for my teammates. I don't care who it is. It's a guy in the black and gold. You're not going to touch him without getting contested, and I care about every one of these guys like a brother, and that's just the way I felt, and I felt like it was my turn to step up.
What was your teammates' reaction to that, to standing up for that?
They were complimentary. Again, I wish we got to see it through, but again, that's something that every single one of them steps up for each other, and me especially, and Corpy. So it's just a part of the game.